We're absolutely sure the papers we got from Lottie will get us through the checkpoint, Theo.
I mean, yeah. As sure as I can be. The Weave has always trusted her.
What's going to happen to Lottie?
She'll be fine. She has the furball.
You're really smitten.
Who wouldn't be? The boy was adorable, with his tiny fuzzy paws.
Yeah, Lottie will retire and spend her golden years watching reality TV about Pacifica's hottest bachelors. Or invent a new method for canning beans, patent a cloning device. Who knows with her? She's chaos incarnate.
I loved her. I feel bad about destroying her home.
We're coming up on the Rocky Mountains checkpoint.
Do you think they'll ask us to play again? I hope not. We suck.
Gateway to the Heartlands.
We're leaving the provinces.
Hello, civilization.
And hello, more justice patrols.
After what we've been through, I'm actually okay with that.
They don't want to see our papers.
I just got a thumbs up. I'm thumbs upping back.
Discipline amongst the troops is slipping.
And now I got a little salute. I don't know. Things could get a bit Reichstaggy if I return that salute. I'll give him another thumbs up. They're waving us through.
All this planning and money to get proper papers, and they're giving us a thumbs up?
And a potentially offensive salute. I'm not sure he realized how inappropriately angled his arm was. Either that or...
Make you feel better, Theo. We can circle around and go again.
I mean, I should be happy, but it's such a waste of resources.
We'll need those papers later.
True. Thank you, No.
They're still waving. I actually feel bad for them.
We should throw a party. Celebrate the occasion.
Is it someone's birthday? I didn't know.
No, but getting through that checkpoint deserves a party.
Do we have cake?
You can have a party without cake.
What? No, absolutely not.
What kind of parties have you been to?
Cake parties?
Okay, well, I mean, right, if we pass by a Betty's or a Henry's, maybe we can pick up a cake.
Ugh, those are sad excuses for a cake. I could bake a cake.
What are you discussing?
I was telling Z how we have a responsibility to other wordlocks, to help them find safety, maybe even a cure, just like we're doing.
And I'm trying to convince him the only way we can win this fight is to stay and fight. Okay, we don't run, we don't bail, we don't compromise.
You make some good points, Z.
Well, so do you, Eli.
What was I saying? Do you have cake mix? Flour, sugar, icing?
We have none of those things.
No cake, no party.
I don't know about that. Turn up that music, Viola.
No more short cons, no more scams. We hit the open road, high on blind hope. I'm bound from That was a lot less dramatic than I thought it would be.
Honestly, it's a bit frustrating to spend all that time planning and getting things sorted, and no one cares. Not even Justice. They just waved us through. Madness.
Another checkpoint down.
Oh, I was expecting some drama. Still waiting for the blue lights, I guess. You never know with those guys.
You good?
Huh? Oh. Distracted. Thinking. Don't mind me. I'll be back in the moment soon.
We're coming up on a tourist attraction. Anyone need to stretch their legs and use the facilities?
Not me. Oh, look at the pretty mountains.
Cold rocks, wet snow. What's so pretty about it?
Sourpuss.
I'm spotting multiple justice vehicles in the parking lot.
Oh, fuck.
Just keep driving. They have no reason to stop us.
Stop the bus.
What's happening?
Stop, please. My bloody head,
Pull
it's...
over once we're out of view, Viola. What's wrong?
Are they okay?
What's happening?
You can sense things. Intense feelings, other anomals, or...
Both. This time it's both. A lot of emotion. There's one of us around. And they're really upset. Jesus. Oh, this headache is going to stick.
So what do we do?
We can't risk blowing our cover to investigate, not with Justice around. And we're expected at the Yellow Brick Road Motel by the end of the day. There's no time to waste.
You're actually arguing for ignoring someone's cry for help?
I'm not saying that. We don't know if it's a cry for
We
help.
take a look.
I think you're making a mistake.
The man's right. Let's go.
No. You guys stay here. Ziggy, let's go.
Now that is the sister I remember.
No Justice. Only those civilians over there.
So, where are the cops?
Are we sure there's an anomal here, Pax?
No, but Gnome led us to you. And whoever it is we're looking for, they could be in trouble.
I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really thought it was open. I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really thought it was open. I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really thought...
Have you seen any justice officers around?
No, sorry, dear. Just those trucks over there.
Where are you folks from?
Oh, we're from...
Out west. We really should get going.
Oh, that's nice. We've come all the way from Rapid City, South Dakota. We'd planned on making a stop here, but looks like it's closed.
The guidebook said it would be open.
That's a very old guidebook, hun. Well, you guys have a nice day.
I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really... I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really thought it was open.
The travel guide said it would be.
Can't be. She's just a child.
Told you, they're making her.
But she's so young. Your school shut down before she was born. Hey, little girl, you okay?
You can't run. Just stay there. Move and we'll shoot. Put your hands up and no one gets hurt.
She's just a child.
Stand down. This doesn't concern you.
You're pointing a gun at a kid. Of course it
She's a
concerns
deviant,
me.
not a kid. Please step back.
Leave her alone. I bet we can do some fun stuff with our new Vox in combat. Let's try bully on these guys to see what happens. You guys saw that, right? The girl.
Absolutely.
You're dead meat. Eyes on me.
Absolutely hug that guy up. Yeah.
I'll hurt you.
There might be more of them. Come on, we need to go.
Where's the child? We can't just leave her.
I think she ran out front when the fighting started.
Kid, we're not going to hurt you. You sure she went this way?
I mean, where else would she go?
I'm telling you, they must be doing...
Did you see a little girl run past?
A child? My goodness, no. Is she yours? Did she get spooked by all the racket?
She is ours? Yeah. So, you didn't see anything?
No, but we'll certainly keep our eyes open, dear. I'm sure she couldn't have gone far.
I'm telling you, they must be doing training exercises up here, and that's why the visitor center is closed today.
I guess you're right. I don't like the idea of people firing guns. Maybe we should get going.
Justice wouldn't hurt innocent civilians. I'm sure it's perfectly safe.
I guess you're right.
I'm telling you, they must be doing training exercises up here, and that's why the visitor center is closed today.
I guess you're right. I don't like the idea of people firing guns. Maybe we should get going.
Justice wouldn't hurt innocent civilians. I'm sure it's perfectly safe.
I guess you're right.
I'm telling you, they must be doing training exercises up here, and that's why the visitor center is...
Eli.
She can't have gone far.
Holy... what? So many echoes. I've never seen anything like it. And they're all moving together like they're following something.
Or someone. So we see where they lead us.
The echoes. They're all here.
Whoa, is that why I have goosebumps?
It's her. What is happening?
So,
It's her. The echoes are drawn to her. Hold on, kid. I'm gonna help you. I think we got them all. I'm surprised the meme didn't burst into flames. Hey, you okay? Hey, we're friends. Are you hurt? Kid, can you talk?
We don't have time for this.
What's your name? What are you doing here? What did those bad men do to
her?
Z's right. We should get going.
We're not safe here. I'm going to pick you up, okay?
Pax, are you okay?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. She got into my head and there was humming.
Humming? How is
I didn't
humming
hear
bad?
anything.
Trust me, it's bad.
We can't lose her again.
Hey,
Pax, just be careful.
what else can we do? We can't leave her. It's okay. You're safe with us.
Because talking to her worked so well the first time.
This is normal. What you're feeling isn't special or out of the ordinary. It's just how things are in this world.
Wow, that worked?
Okay? We're bringing you somewhere safe. Please don't zap my brain again. Okay. Back to the bus.
They're going to have so many questions.
Where's the bus?
Folks, more visitors. Oh no. They're arresting that friendly couple.
Stay down. Don't move.
What?
Do not move.
We don't know about any deviant.
Just visiting from South Dakota.
Yo, need some help? Hey, where did you guys find a child?
Can you take her?
Take a child? I don't... Fine.
We can't just leave that nice couple. They're innocent. We have to help them.
We have to get the child out of here, and if we stay and fight, our cover is...
No one's following us?
Not as far as I can tell. How's the child coping?
I'll go check on her now. Let us know if you see anything.
I don't know how I feel about this.
She's just a kid, and those justices were trying to hurt her.
We did the right thing. Looks like she agrees.
For a human child, she's quite adorable.
You do realize this child belongs with someone, right? You just took her.
We rescued her.
At least we saved someone.
We can't save everyone, Eli.
Maybe not, but we should.
Look, we're not equipped to care for a child. even if she is a Nomo.
You're saying we should have left her there for Justice to capture? Or worse?
I'm not saying that, Gnome. I'm saying we have to find her parents, or someone who can keep an eye on her until...
Until what? Justice stole her from her parents to do experiments on her.
We don't know that, Eli. We don't know if she's like you.
If only she'd say something. Either she's too traumatized or she can't speak.
This feels dangerously close to kidnapping. But I don't have a better suggestion. We'll leave her with the Boulder Librarian. The Weave has resources and contacts. Maybe they'll be able to track down her family.
Sorry, hold on. If she doesn't speak, then how can she...
What?
Well, vocals generally require, you know, words. She got swarmed by echoes, too. She's not just a normal, she's different.
All the more reason for us to leave her with someone who can help her. We can't just take someone's child with us across the country.
Do you have a name, kiddo? If you tell me, I'll give you a snack. Where's your mommy and daddy? Feel like being alone?
Yes? No, it's not that. Kids freak me out, Pax. I want to be all cool and casual, but I never know what to say, and I just feel like such a fucking fraud. I know. I'm overthinking things. Again.
The kid needs someone who's willing to fight to protect her. That's you, Sai.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have to be the cool adult. I can just be myself. And keep that kid safe from the big bads. So where do you think she came from? Do you think she's like Eli? A justice experiment?
It would only be guesswork.
Yeah. If the kid can't speak, we have a problem. Hopefully she'll open up. And hopefully she can tell us where she came from and who her parents are.
Add kidnapping to our rap sheet.
It's not kidnapping when it's a rescue mission. We'll find out who she belongs to and bring her home, I'm sure.
We didn't have a choice, Theo. We couldn't just leave her there.
I know. God. It's not easy having to think of the mission, our crew, and the people we just happened to come across. I'm glad we didn't just keep driving. I know this makes everything more complicated. But I'm happy she's here and not in Justice's hands. Even if it means we have to figure out what to do with her. We'll deal with it when we get to the Boulder Library. I hope they'll be able to take her. They're better equipped than us to deal with a minor.
You two staying on the bus?
Someone needs to watch the girl. Are you getting off?
This is a precious opportunity to use a toilet that's not on wheels.
I always knew you'd develop a taste for luxury.
Theo went in to pay for the fuel. It'll take some time to charge the bus, so feel free to go inside. But first, if you have a moment, Pax, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What's up?
At our last service station stop, I noticed prenatal vitamins on the shelves. Perhaps I'm being tactless by bringing this up, but You and your unborn child would benefit from certain nutrients. I knew you wouldn't want me to bring this up in front of the crew, for your discretion, which I understand is important to you.
Thanks. I appreciate the concern.
I'm glad you didn't take offense. I admit I wasn't certain you wouldn't. I'm gaining a greater understanding of emotion as I spend more time as a person. I took you at your word when you said you didn't want to talk about this. But I also know that doesn't necessarily mean you wouldn't appreciate the support. I can tell from your body language that you need the restroom. You should go before it's too late.
Bus ready yet?
Not yet.
A one-world government needs will rule with an iron.
Well, I don't know. Should we get her nuts? What, pretzels? Do kids like pretzels?
Dude, come on.
Hi. I ran into a Betty a while back. She wanted me to give you this.
Oh. Well, this is lovely. My Betty and I, fresh out of the factory. I can't tell you how much this means to me. It's real hard being separated for so long. If you see her again, can you give her this locket? It's got photos of our little ones. Everything we do for them. You know? They make it all worth it. A man's gotta work to provide for his family. That's why I man this station day and night. As long as I'm working, they're happy and healthy.
Sure, if we meet Betty again, we'll give her the locket.
You're a class act, ma'am. Thank you.
Do you have a restroom I can use?
Sure, but customers only.
We're customers. That gentleman there is filling up an entire bus. And he's also buying snacks.
Glad to hear it. Thank you for choosing Standard Energy. Here's the key. Make sure to return it afterwards. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.
No. Thank you, ma'am.
Dude, come on. Pretzels are for people over 60 who wear dentures.
Fine sugar gummy bears with artificial coloring.
Words keep you safe from harm, don't they? Mine and yours. I hear you in my head, kid. You speak to me, and you're loud. I know you're special, just like that girl. I don't think she's an experiment. I think her mom is a normal. If you ever got hurt, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. He would be heartbroken. He's really looking forward to meeting you. You'll like him, kid. He's a good man. In the meantime, if the fighting makes you scared, you be sure to tell me, okay? Maybe we should have stayed and fought, given those tourists a chance to run. Who knows? Right now, they might be in an interrogation room describing us to justice sketch artists. But Ziggy was right. That wasn't our fight. We made the right choice. Right? As far as Theo's concerned, we're kidnappers. He has a point. It's like Gnome said, kids make you vulnerable. Change your priorities. But the girl needs someone to help her. If not us, then the Weave. That's what they do. Help anomals. So either we drop her off at the Boulder Library or we bring her all the way to Nova Scotia. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if she stuck around.
You probably know Boulder pretty well, right, Henry?
I like to think so, officer. Why?
We were hoping you could tell us where to find the Yellow Brick Road Motel.
We can't find it on our maps, and no one seems to know where it is.
You came to the right place, officers.
Did you hear that?
I did. Follow me.
Do we skip the motel?
We can't. We need to warn the librarian. Those officers said at least 1 hour before their backup arrived. We leave now. We'll get there well ahead of them.
And what about the crew? What do we tell them?
We're all in the same boat. We keep everyone in the loop, and we make the decisions together. It's been a stressful day. The last thing we want to do is cause division. Let's go.
Ma'am, wait.
What?
I'm very sorry, but I believe you still have the key to the restroom.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Not a problem, ma'am. Easy to forget. You'll want to stay safe out there. Road's getting slippery, and there has been reports of criminal activity in the area. Apparently, a couple posing as tourists from South Dakota attacked a squad of officers up in the mountains. You can never judge a book from the cover. And there's been reports from Utah about some altercation with officers in a diner. If those two are in any way linked, the trouble seems to be heading our way. Where did you come from? Did you see anything?
Sir, backup needs you to send them our location again. They went to the wrong station. Seriously, I don't know how they make it anywhere without us.
I'll radio them now. You have a good day, ma'am.
What's going on? Oh, I recognize that face. It's the bad face.
How bad is it?
Justice knows about the library. Those officers in there are waiting on backup. We need to get there before them and warn the librarian.
Why? What?
It's fine. They'll be waiting a while and we'll be quick. We'll strategize on the way there. Viola?
Got it, Theo. Hold on to your hats, people. I'll get us there in a jiffy.
This is it, huh? Looks like a real motel to me.
That's the idea, Sonny.
Okay, so where do we find the librarian?
Theo didn't know, but it can't be that hard. We got about an hour before Justice gets here, so let's split up to cover more ground. I'll take the front office while someone else checks the rooms.
Right, who goes where, boss?
Ziggy, you're the quickest. Check the rooms and let us know if you find anything.
I'm not phasing through any doors, but I have no problem looking through windows.
Let's check the reception.
How much time do we have, Pax?
The officers said an hour, so maybe a little less than that.
Man, I hope the librarian is just sitting at the front desk like a...
The deep state's plan. They're controlling the media, the government.
Locked.
God damn, I jinxed it.
Anyone in there? Hello?
Maybe they're hiding.
Sai, this one is all yours.
I'm going to regret this. Ah, is that the alarm? Oh, shit. How do we shut it off?
Look for a control panel, and quick. This will draw unwanted attention. CT? Viola? Sorry, what do we do?
Someone will have to disrupt the electrical systems behind the panel if the buttons don't do the trick.
The buttons don't do anything. Sai?
What do you want me to do?
Sai, smash?
Hey, look at that. It worked.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes? I thought we were trying to be stealthy.
Find anything or anyone?
Nope, nothing. No one. Some of the rooms are completely empty. No furniture, no guests. Wait, the librarian isn't in here?
They could perhaps be in one of the locked guest rooms.
Wow, these robots are absolute classics.
Love the design.
Guys, let's focus. Where do we
me?
start looking?
Maybe they have records of room occupancy. A guest log.
Coming through.
I've never seen machines like these before.
Most of them were discontinued in the 1980s and 1990s.
This looks like the terminal in La Torre.
I don't expect it to be connected to the weave, but it might contain guest records.
Viola, you're, old.
It doesn't have a universal robotic port, but the keyboard will do.
What's taking so long?
It's a purely manual interface. I have to type with my fingers, like a human. Here we go. According to the system, all the rooms are booked, just like the sign says.
Except we just confirmed no one's here.
Every room has a record of guest occupancy, some of them long-term. This goes back years, and there are no vacancies for the next 6 months.
So it's all bullshit then.
A cover. Well, I mean, it is a library.
Let's check all the rooms.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used towel and provide you with a fresh replacement. Here at the Yellow Brick Road Motel, we put our customers first. And that's you, baby.
Lola's making me feel uncomfortable.
Look at her little face. Where do we begin?
Z, you check the rooms.
They all look the same to me.
So we bust into all of them. Until we find something. It's locked. Z, can you get through this?
Well, why bother? Well, Sai can knock it down.
Sai?
Okay. This is just a regular room.
Doesn't look very lived in.
Sai?
Going down, door. Books on books on books.
Is this the library?
Sai? Do these curtains look weird to you?
Those aren't curtains.
Ow! Ow!
You okay?
That shit hurt. Oh, what is this made of? This isn't like the other doors.
It's been reinforced. Why would they reinforce this door?
Ziggy?
Yeah, okay, I guess we don't have a choice. Oh man, it's too dense. I don't know what this thing's made of, but I can't push through. How about we...
Hey, anyone in there? We have an appointment. Dio, Luna, Lottie, any of those names ring a bell?
The librarian must have left.
Okay, how about we find a key to this door?
Hey, anyone in there? We have an appointment. Dio, Luna, Lottie, any of those names ring a bell?
The librarian must have left.
Sai?
Huh. I'm enjoying the mindless destruction. Hey, Pax, got a quarter?
A quarter? Why do you want a quarter?
No reason. Oh, damn. This is the life.
You sound ridiculous.
You should try it, Pax. It's amazing. Mind cranking it up for me? Oh, this is the good stuff. Oh, man. I've been needing a proper massage. If you find any more quarters, Pax, I'm begging you to drop them on the nightstand. I'll owe you big time.
Dirty towel? I can give you a fresh one.
So, all the keys are right there, dangling, just out of reach. Viola, can you get this thing working?
I'll take a look. The central processing core has suffered irreparable damage from a power surge. It needs a functioning core before we can interact with it.
The towel robot is working. Can't we just switch the cores?
Well, these things are not particularly complex, so maybe. They appear to share identical interfaces and operating systems. This might work.
evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used towel and provide you with a fresh replacement. Here at the Yellow Brick Road Motel, we put our customers first. And that's you, baby.
Good job, Viola. Viola, give me the key to room 3.
Do you have a dirty towel that needs to be exchanged?
It's
for a fresh
mechanically
one?
wired to only work with the requested items. We'll need to feed it what it asks for.
All right, give me one towel, please.
There's a limit of 1 towel per valued guest. Please insert your used towel for a fresh one. Lola will take care of all your Thank you for depositing your dirty towel. At the Yellow Brick Road, we have the most exclusive range of fresh towels. Lola's gonna take care of you, Pudding Pop. Which towel would you like today?
I'll take number 3.
Towel number 3. Calming lavender, guaranteed to give you a good night's rest. Great choice, baby cakes, coming right up.
Let's hope this gets us into the right room.
Lola will take care of all your fresh towel needs.
That's a good sign.
It's stuck. Sai, can you give this a push?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god! Shit. I thought you were Justice. Oh, Christ. I didn't mean to... Hey, let me fix this. I can patch you up.
You don't even think about touching her.
I'm not touching her. I'm gonna talk to her. Weary with toil, I haste to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head to work with my mind when the body's work's expired. For then my thoughts from where I abide intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness which the blind do see.
What's happening? Huh? What happened? Did I get shot? And how did I get unshot?
You're a normal.
I guess I am, yeah.
It doesn't even hurt anymore, just tingles a bit. There's no pain. I should be mad that you shot me, but right now, I'm just grateful you fixed me up again.
I'm real sorry, but I thought it was them. I wasn't expecting you guys to show up.
We don't have a lot of time. Z, go get Theo. I'll help Sai inside and talk to this trigger-happy gentleman.
I'm sorry, Sai. I should have gone instead of you. Eli could have watched Girl.
I feel fine, so don't worry about it, I guess.
You can use Vox to heal?
Vox, yeah, but it has to be poetry, unfortunately.
So, you're the librarian, huh? You don't seem like the librarian type.
Librarian, ex-soldier, faith healer, tree hugger, demolitions expert. At your service, Sai. And fucking apologetic.
I thought the weave was all about peaceful resistance. What's with the shotgun?
I got the same philosophy about guns as I do about words. If you can use them to fight fascists, you use them.
We can all get to know each other later. Justice is only a half hour out, and we need to clear this place before they arrive.
I'm aware. There's been activity all across the map today. Lots of libraries sending out distress signals or going dark. I hope you folks got room for one more, because I can't stay here, and I got nowhere to go.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop fussing. I'm fucking fine. All healed up. No holes, no scars. And we've got a library to clean up. So let's go.
We can't trust any of the libraries now. I sent a message back to La Torre, but I doubt they'll respond.
Good luck getting any answer from anyone. Libraries all over have been going dark. Something is definitely going on.
We'll need to change our route.
Time to skedaddle, folks. Won't be long before the Bluecoats show. Theo, you can carry the acoustic coupler. Sai, grab the storage unit on top of the console. If you don't mind.
Got it.
I liked it here. It's a real shame to lose it. Oh, fuck, Mr. Planty. Pax, your hands are empty. Can you do me a favor? My philodendron, I'm not leaving them behind.
Philo what?
Philodendron. My lucky plant.
So, I don't think we have time to pick up.
He's in the bathroom, the one with the name tag. This is important to me. It'll only take a minute.
Sure, I'll get your philo plant with the name tag, Mr. Planty.
Are you sure?
It's the least we can do. Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Come on.
Are you the one?
Keep the road clear. We don't want to block traffic. And send some guys around back, see if there's another exit.
Sir, are you sure about this? It doesn't look very promising.
It does not. This might have been a false lead.
I mean, it's just a... She must be a guest.
Ma'am, do you have a moment?
Are you staying at this motel, ma'am?
Don't I know you? I believe we met earlier, at the station.
You were riding with some folks on a bus, an old American Motors Company model. Those are rare, hard to miss. But I don't see it here.
What's your name, ma'am?
He asked you a question.
Annie.
Annie. Okay.
You here alone? Where are your friends? Colleagues?
Ma'am, where are your associates?
They're out running errands.
We'll just have to wait for them to get back.
So what brings you to Boulder?
And why are you carrying a plant?
Just doing some gardening.
That's a strange thing to be doing if you're stopping at a motel for the night, right?
We're investigating this motel for illegal activity. I'm sorry, but we'll need you to stay here while we take a look. Him! On me!
What the hell was that, Soul? I could have been killed. And all for a plant?
Relax, Buttercup. I waited till you were out of there, and it helped you escape the pigs. I booby-trapped the place when I took over. I told you I'm ex-army and a demolition expert. Oh, it was all for nothing, though. This ain't Mr. Planty.
Seriously? That's what you're worried about now?
Mr. Planty was my emotional support.
No. Our new friend sounds upset.
What
It's just a plant, mate. Not a person.
Yeah, but it's Mr. Planty.
We'll get you a new plant. Okay?
Okay.
At least we all made it out. Right now, we have bigger things to discuss. So, you said libraries were going dark. First La Torre, now Boulder.
Yeah, Salem and Rapid City, too. You can't trust anything west of Chicago. And they could be next.
Rapid City is our next stop. Any way we can tap into the Weave to get more information? Or talk to Nova Scotia?
Not a chance, champ. The only way to contact the Weave in this region just went up in flames.
So we'll have to get to Chicago and speak with our contact there. All right. We'll make camp, regroup, figure out what to do from there.
So, emotional support plan?
That's right. What about it?
Nothing. I wouldn't mind one of those.
So, how does it work, Saul? You just recite poetry and it heals people?
Exactly that. It helps the body heal itself. Lacerations, stab wounds, bullet holes, even internal bleeding, sometimes. Doesn't work on cancer or dead people, but gunshot wounds are my specialty, thanks to a stint in the Second Civil War.
I'm not sure this is an appropriate discussion in front of the child.
Have we settled on calling her the child now?
Thought it was girl.
Girl works. Simple, easy to remember, albeit a little presumptive.
Because we don't know if she's...
A she.
On that subject, I've been thinking. I asked you to call me Viola, but there's something about that name that doesn't quite sit right. I think it's too conventional. It just conforms to what Justice wanted me to be, like I'm role-playing a character they created. Therefore, I'm going back to CT, for now. After all, that name was given to me by the children I cared for, including Eli. The name has emotional significance.
I'm touched, CT.
So, is this a stand-in while you find another name? Should we be brainstorming for you and the kid?
If you'd like. I'm still learning about myself, learning to have a sense of self. I'm sure I could learn more with your input. But this must all be terribly boring for Girl here. We ought to get ready for bed.
Aw, man, I tell her the best bedtime stories. No? Wanna join? Since she's so taken with you. No. You okay?
Sorry, I'm just thinking. You go ahead without me.
Oh, my shoulder's pretty fucked after trying to bust through that steel door earlier. I hope it doesn't mess with my drawing arm. Maybe...
My two favorite people hanging out. Are you proposing Theo become your next muse, Sai?
What? No, I don't need a muse. I'm my own muse, okay? I just need inspiration, okay? Not a fucking muse. Like any idea for a drawing, like a person or a portrait. You know, I like to draw people.
You're good at it.
Oh, thank you, Theo.
A family man, a nerdy uncle. He builds model train sets for his nieces and nephews.
I don't get it.
It's fine, Sai. What do we do with the kid? We can't just keep her.
Well, your plan to leave her at the library went up in smoke. Literally.
I'm not sure leaving her with Soul would have been the best alternative.
And she's obviously valuable to Justice. It's not just the right thing to do, bringing her with. It's the smart thing to do.
What's there to discuss? We bring her with.
It's kidnapping, Pax. The literal definition of the word. But, yeah. Dropping her off somewhere without a guarantee she'll be cared for would be worse. We can take care of her together. even if it's temporary.
Oh, what was I saying? Maybe Soul could do something.
Found these in the mall. Thought of you, Theo.
Sandalwood? Very nice.
You keep defying all the stereotypes, Theo.
Pax knows me well. I was wound pretty tight working for the Puritans. Took me a while to realize I needed to appreciate the small, materialistic pleasures. I can still appreciate the small things, but luckily, I've got other things keeping me sane.
Moving on. Maybe Soul could do something.
Here, in case you feel like whipping out the needles sometime soon.
Good timing. I was running low on red.
If the infant is sticking around, you could knit her something, like a tassel.
A tassel?
What? I blanked. Okay, whatever. Shouldn't you be thanking Pax?
Of course. Thank you, Pax.
As I was saying...
Man-a action for my woman-a action?
Yo, that's cool! My dad gave me one of these. My parents weren't big on pop culture, but they were big on justice. This is like worlds colliding. This takes me back, bro. I mean, I put this little guy in dresses and suits and shit, which is not what Justice or my dad intended. But Mano Action is actually the perfect dress-up doll. Way less creepy than regular dolls. Can I continue? Maybe Soul could do something about it.
You've been pretty diligent with that, haven't you? I mean your art.
Sure, yeah. I draw people, places, things. Lots of things to draw. Mostly desert, but that's fine. I guess I should be working on my big project. It's a graphic novel about immigrants in Pacifica. Pretty personal, but also...
Gnome? Are you okay?
Fine. I'm fine. Just fine. Gnome!
Can they hear me? It doesn't work if they can't hear me.
Their eyes are open. Go ahead.
I had no time to hate, because the grave would hinder me, and life was not so ample I could finish enmity. Nor had I time to love, but since some industry must be, the little toil of love, I thought, was large enough for me.
Jesus. Did I pass out?
It looks like a concussion to me, chap. Headaches? Nausea?
Yeah, but it hasn't been that bad.
Why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to make a fuss. It's fine.
Are you okay?
I passed out, Theo. Clearly not okay, but thanks for your concern.
We care. We all care. A lot.
I know. This is getting awkward. Go away.
Love you too, Gnome.
Group hug?
Relishing the fresh Colorado air?
Just trying to look moody and debonair. It's all about the aesthetic.
You had me scared there for a minute.
Who knew massive head trauma could lead to concussions? I blame the Queen of Darkness, my mother, for teaching me to never ask for help. I hope I didn't spook the crew. They've had enough trauma for a lifetime. Talking of trauma, the kid's holding up well, all things considered. Attacked by justice, kidnapped by strangers.
I'm glad she's around. Gives the crew something to care for.
You talk about her like she's a pet. I don't understand how she took to me so quickly. I'm terrible with kids. I have thought about it, though. Kids. Having them. Someday.
I'm the same.
Yeah, well, I guess some people aren't quite cut out for it. But you... I thought you might... Oh, never mind.
Listen, kid, don't...
What are you guys talking about?
The Resistance. I'm not sure we'll ever see eye to eye on methods, but Saul's right. We have a duty to fight justice and not run and hide.
I was just saying to your sister, to win this fight, we need to use words, language, information, this and otherwise. That's why I joined the Weave. When I could no longer hold a gun or throw a grenade, this was how I could still play a part. And honestly, it's the winning strategy. To fight justice, we need to turn their weapons against them.
Yeah, how do we do that?
That's what we're trying to figure out. And maybe we won't get there, especially with justice picking apart the Weave. But God help us, we won't stop until we succeed. Or die trying.
You're probably right. Fighting them on the battlefield is a zero-sum game. But if we can weaponize words the same way they've done, we might stand a chance.
That's what the Weave is all about. And that's what Nova Scotia's trying to do. Understanding the power of language and weaponizing that. That's the key, kid. That's it. So, hey, what's up with that kid, girl? Theo said you found her today?
We did. Well, I guess you could say maybe she found us.
What the fuck is that all about? Who is she? Doesn't she have parents?
We don't know. She was being attacked by Justice, and we couldn't just leave her, so, we took her.
What, like some sort of mercy kidnapping?
Yeah, I guess.
She's like us. A normal. I'm guessing that's why Justice was so keen to get their hands on her.
How can that be? Kid's barely old enough to walk.
She's like 10.
It's a long story, but we've learned that Justice has been running experiments to create anomals.
What, like a fucking army of deviants?
Pretty much, yeah. Eli's one of them, actually.
God damn, the shit I'm learning today. Makes me happy I met you guys. Kids shouldn't have to go through shit like that. They need to be protected.
Do you have kids?
A daughter. And an ex-wife. Haven't seen either in... forever. I made my choice when I enlisted. And again when I became a librarian. I don't regret it. Does that make me a monster? I couldn't take care of them and commit to the cause at the same time. As long as I was with my family, every choice I made would be for them, right? And not for the greater good. Fuck it doesn't matter now. You're better off without me. So this is what you guys do every night. Sit around a campfire and...
Yes.
Every time.
They always ask.
Did I miss something? What's the joke?
I don't think there's a joke. It's just a question every new member of the crew asks on the night of their first campfire. It's sort of a...
Rite of passage.
Annoying fucking habit.
Gee, fine. Forget I asked. Hey, so does this mean I'm part of the crew now?
You and girl. Of course, right?
Sure. Yeah. Well, you'll need an official title. So, CT's our driver and cook. Theo's the boss. Sai's the battering ram. I'm the sister, I guess. Eli's the heart, and Gnome's... I'm sorry, Gnome, but what do you do?
Provide cutting commentary to the events of the day, lurk moodily in the periphery, elegantly smoke cigarettes, and I'm the ex, I guess. Wait, why are we framing Pax as the protagonist here?
She did bring us all together.
Fine, Pax is our protagonist, and Girl's the kid. She's got that all down pat. So what are you, Saul? What do you bring to your new position as crew member?
Well, shit, if you put it like that, I guess I'm the fucking healer. But I can also drive, cook, be sarcastic, build explosive booby traps. I'll earn my keep somehow. Don't you guys worry about that.
Hey, do we know if Girl has any allergies or dietary restrictions?
Our food is generally inoffensive and contains few common allergens.
And if things go tits up, I think I can fix anaphylaxis with some choice verses from Sylvia Plath. Ezra Pound, if it's serious.
Does anyone know any bedtime stories? I only know Ryder folktales, and those are probably a little bloody for a preteen.
I have an extensive library of classic children's stories.
Just stay away from Shakespeare, okay? Unless you want her to pass out from boredom.
Isn't that sort of the point?
Fair enough. Shakespeare it is.
Sol's right about the libraries. We need to change our route. Worst case scenario, all the libraries have been raided, and we're on our own.
You mean a detour? Sorry.
There are really only 3 options, and one of them... Let's just take a look at the map. We were supposed to go straight north on 85, stopping in Rapid City, and then east on I-90 through Minnesota to Chicago. But with no way to connect with Nadia, we can't...
We could hug the border to the territories, stay south of Rapid City, and restock in Minneapolis.
We could, but I'm worried about riders. They run rampant in the southern territories, and since we have a child with us now... As for going further north, that's the literal Wild West. Forget about riders. There are other clans up there. It's too unpredictable. Not to mention that neither route fits our timeline. If there's even one roadblock, we're screwed. And the other option is to go south into New Mexico, and from there through Oklahoma and St. Louis before Chicago, but that's a long detour.
What about the southern route? We're used to deserts.
We'd have to leave the Republic, cross into Colombia before re-entering the Republic. That's a lot of risk for dubious benefits. And it would take a long time. Too long. We'd have to communicate with Nova Scotia, and I don't know how to do that now.
So, how about...
The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. It's... talk about unpredictable and dangerous. Also, the Ashes is permanently closed for civilian traffic. Only trucks and justice vehicles are allowed on I-70 with multiple armed checkpoints.
Didn't Sol say something about a road further north running parallel with I-70? One without checkpoints and... Lebanon.
Route 36. Runs straight through, Lebanon, Kansas. The midway point between West and East, back when there were 50 states. I don't think that town exists anymore. It's all just, dust. Pax?
Sorry, Theo. I got caught up in... What do you know about the Ashes?
Same as you, probably. The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. Just a dust bowl now. The dust bowl. Constant storms, terrible visibility. Supposedly the site of Black Ops experiments. At least, according to the conspiracy theorists. The interstate's monitored by Justice. And the other highways haven't been maintained since everyone left in the 1990s. It's uninhabitable. It is the most direct route, but that's pretty much the only reason I'd even consider it. It would get us to Chicago with time to spare.
Are the Ashes completely off limits?
Nothing. No one does. It's a black hole. Ever since the Great Drought of the 90s, people migrated in the hundreds of thousands, west, east, away from the sandstorms. The land became arid. Temperatures rose, the scorching hot winds ravaged what was left. It's a dead zone. Uninhabited, uninhabitable, lifeless, lethal. If we made it through, and I wouldn't count on that.
That's our route.
Were you not listening?
What other option do we have, Theo? We're behind schedule. The other routes are not viable, and the zone's uninhabited. We pass through undetected.
You seriously want to do this, Pax?
Dead serious.
Okay. Then we need to move tonight. It'll take close to 12 hours to drive through, and we can't do it in the dark. We need to pass the edge of the zone by sunrise to maximize the daylight. I'll tell the others.
Are you sure we're going the right way? Can't see a thing out there.
I believe so, although my senses are affected by the storm and by magnetic anomalies. It's a good thing my optics are far superior to human eyes. I can still see the road and avoid any obstacles or potholes we may encounter.
What do you mean by magnetic anomalies?
I'm asking myself the same question, Pax. Multiple systems are reporting errors due to unexpected magnetic interference. But I couldn't tell you where it's coming from, or what's causing it.
I guess there's a good reason why they call this place the Forbidden Zone.
It's a play on the official name, the Great Plains Exclusion Zone. And I believe a reference to an old movie.
I should probably go check on the others. They're telling scary stories and I'm worried they'll scare her.
Who? Girl?
Sai.
Those who refused to leave the zone were hunted down and killed by death squads.
Anything?
Their sun-bleached bones were covered with sand.
Sand and road, that's all.
CT is able to drive?
So far, so good. There was something about magnetic interference,
What do you mean, magnetic interference?
That's all I got. CT didn't seem overly concerned.
Well, everyone's on edge back there. You might want to help steer the conversation in a less morbid direction.
And became cannibals. For reals, cannibals. Bloodthirsty cannibals.
What about you, Sol? Any stories about the ashes?
A buddy of mine back in the war said this is where the disorder began. And that freedom fighters went in to investigate. Apparently, only one person made it back out. She was in a bad way, but before she died, she claimed she'd seen the place it all started. She couldn't say where it was or what it was, but there was this giant antenna, and it was for sure a justice facility. After that, justice made it impossible for anyone to get in. But that was decades ago. Nowadays, only fools try to enter the Forbidden Zone.
We be the fools. We!
Riders believe the ashes is where Bituman, the asphalt god, was born. From melting tarmac and mud, he willed himself into existence.
Well, from what I see out there, I believe it. You know, there are similar stories about Jane of the Void.
This is basically like being inside the Void.
No, this is nothing like the Void. The Void
The Void is the infinite light and the infinite darkness. A place of silence and stillness.
Exactly. Whoa. I didn't take you for a voider.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
What do you think, Theo?
About what?
About the ashes. About the Forbidden Zone.
I have it on good authority that after everyone was evacuated, Justice established a secret research program here. They used the cover of a no-go zone to build labs where they could experiment on people, create living weapons. Flesh and machine combined into creatures with intelligence and strength that could be deployed in wars against neighboring nations.
Living weapons?
Creatures? Like Frankenstein?
Nah, I'm not buying it, no.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Is everyone okay?
What happened?
I'm not entirely sure, but I believe we struck something. Something organic.
You mean, like a person?
It would have been a very large person, so no. I don't think it was human.
Everyone stay put. I'm going to check it out.
Should any of us be going out there? What if we just stay inside? Huh? Wait it out.
Wait what out? It's not like anyone's coming to our rescue. We're on our own.
If anyone's coming, it'll be Justice. I honestly prefer facing whatever's out there to dealing with them.
I don't know. We've faced Justice before. They're mean, but they're not...
I don't see a body. All this sand is gonna get into my stupid eye.
Is that blood? On the road?
Ow! Oh, I can't see shit. God damn it!
Whatever we hit, it was big enough to put a dent in the bus.
And strong enough to shrug it off.
Guys? Guys? Is she with you?
Who?
Girl.
Why would she be... She's not on the bus?
No. She's gone. Should we follow? What do we do?
We can't just run off into the storm. We'll lose our way in a hot minute.
Lebanon.
Damn it, my eyes fucked.
I'll go after them. You guys stay put in case they come back. Girl?
It's just standing here.
How's the robo?
Busted. These...
Hey, wait! Where are you going? Hold on, girl. We're coming for you. How do we get down there? Looks like we don't have a choice, kid. You okay, kid? You sound okay. I'm really sorry about this. And we're stuck. God damn it. We're okay, kid. We'll be okay. Just keep breathing. Come on. Come on. What? Kid, did you see that? Go away!
Hey! Pax! Is that you?
Eli?
Pax! Thank Bituman I found you. Are you okay?
I'm good. Just give us a hand. How did you get down?
Controlled slide. A one-way trip. Did you find girl?
She was running towards something or from something. I don't know.
What are we waiting for? Where do you think she...
There she is.
What's she looking at?
Doesn't look like this storm's letting up anytime soon.
Pax, on the bridge. Shouldn't we take cover?
How did they even get out? I thought everything was locked down. I guess someone messed it. Hey, who's there? Stop. We're coming down.
Hey kid, where are you?
Where did girl go? big door ahead.
I think that's a floodgate.
Maybe girl got through. Can you see anything?
Yes, she's... Hey, girl! Girl! Wait!
What's she doing?
Running away.
What? Shh, shh. Whatever it is, it's big.
Big, ugly, strong.
Did it leave? What did it look like?
It was too close. But it looked,
You don't think it... I mean, girl, it...
Huh? Who's down there?
They spotted us.
Stay right. We're coming down to... What?
Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Theo was right.
About?
Ashes, about living weapons.
At least they're not cannibals.
As far as you know.
Bitch attack. These must be justice creations.
So what are they doing?
You've got nobody.
So what are they doing? Where did it go?
Away. That's all that matters. We should get out of here, but how?
Hey, is that a ladder?
That might be how girl got out. Let's go.
Maybe if we find something to throw at her. Hey, Pax, is that...
A Betty's. Must be long abandoned. Although... Yeah, that's weird. And is that music?
You think girls...
Let's check it out.
I'll keep watch while you check inside.
Welcome to Betty to Diner.
Hey, hi.
Well,
Betty,
welcome. Welcome to Honey Betty's Table 4.
Married with children, right?
Me? 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 Oh, yeah. I was. I don't know. What became of them? Haven't seen my Henry and the kids in 40 years now.
I have something for you. From your Henry.
What? Oh, sweetie. This is the greatest gift a Betty could ever receive. I couldn't recall what they all looked like. And here they are. My babies. Mikey and Mary. Bright and shiny as the day they came off the conveyor belt. And my dearest, sweetest Henry. Oh, that reminds me. I kept his bow tie all these years. I kept it safe for him. Return it to him for me. Please, 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 please. One. No. One.
Did you see a little girl?
Oh. Yes. I have girl. I had children. Their names were... I don't remember their names. No names. No names.
No, I'm talking about a human child.
Oh, certainly. Right over there, honey. I'll get you some menus, although I have to warn ya, we're out of everything.
Pushing air.
Don't worry, hun. I'll clean up that mess later. Well, hell, come. Welcome to Honey Betty's. Table 4.
Do you know a place called Lebanon?
Lebanon. No. Yes, Lebanon's just up the road, honey. It's the perfect little town. Did you know this was once the geographical center of the country? It's true, don't you know? No more, of course. Of course. No, it's just dried bones covered by sand. Dead. All dead. One. No, one. Table for one, honey. Take your time. Time keeps on ticking. Tick. So much time.
Do you serve food here?
Food. Well, honey, does sand count as food? Oh, things haven't been the same since they shut down the Institute. No deliveries, no customers. I'm sorry, sweeties, but unless you want a sand for lunch, we're all out of food. So much time.
What institute would that be?
The Kennedy Institute for Technical Excellence, of course. It's right up the road. Big tower in the center of the campus. You can't miss it. You can't miss it.
I'll just find a table. Thanks. There you are. We've been looking everywhere for you. Oh.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Sitting down. Hey, girl.
I told you. You shouldn't be here. Neither of you should be here. But it's too late now. You can't leave.
Why shouldn't we be here?
No one should be here. no one can leave. This is the underworld. We are dead. There's no escaping hell. No point even trying.
You mean metaphorically
I mean
dead,
dead.
or I can assure you we're not dead. Against all odds, sure.
So what
but
are you? A demon?
I'm very much human.
Then you're also doomed. Abandon all hope.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Come on, girl. We're leaving.
Really? Is this true? She says she must go to the tree. That the tree needs her.
The what?
She says you know the tree. The Whispering Tree.
Which tree are you talking about?
The Whispering Tree. I hear it. I see it in my dreams. I've tried to find it, but I don't know where it is. But she does.
The child can't speak.
No, but she whispers to me inside my head. Only fragments, but I understand. She says we must all go to the tree together. She believes it's very, very important. Is this true? Have you seen it?
Where is this tree?
She believes she can show us the way. I've been looking for it for so long. We need to go with her.
Yo, Pax, we have visitors there. You found her. And also, this one. Who?
Eli, what did you mean by visitors?
What? Oh, yeah, Justice. Justice Patrol, rolling in.
If you're in there, come out with your hands above your heads.
Everyone stay put. I'll take care of... Where did she go?
I'll find her.
And I'll figure out how to deal with those guys out there.
Girl. Hey, kid. Where did you go? You hiding back there?
Officers?
Hands down! Don't move!
What are you doing here? This is a restricted zone, no civilians. Where did you come from? How did you...
Just put those weapons down.
Why would we do that?
Keep your hands up!
We're the ones in charge here.
Drop them! What are you doing? What did you do?
Made them feel pain. My pain.
What happened? Did you...
She's a Nomo.
Damn. So what
Pain.
can they...
They cause pain.
I transfer pain. My pain. But it always comes back.
Dude, that's rough.
We need to leave. There may be more of them.
Back to the bus?
Not yet. Girl, you see the tree? And you, can you walk? Take us there. Please. Are those echoes? They look different. They're definitely infected, but not like anything I've seen before, except maybe... Girl, when we first found her.
What's this about a tree? Where are we going?
It's complicated.
The tree whispers to me in my dreams. It calls to me.
I've seen the same tree in my dreams, and also when I hunt echoes. I thought it was just random noise, but girl can also see it. She's taking us there. I need to figure out what all of this means.
Got it. Let's go.
That's it? Just let's go?
Sure. We found girl, we saved another normal. This sounds important, so let's go.
Did anyone ever tell you you're an amazing person, Eli?
It's weird. I hear that all the time. What are you doing in this place, all by yourself?
I'm dead. And this is hell. It says that's where it is.
The tree is right there, where that tower stands. And the echoes. So many of them, and it's like they were being pulled towards it. Into it? Is it harvesting echoes or bringing them home?
This looks like the main entrance.
These things are in your face. Like I said, these things are strong but not very smart.
Just have to keep dodging those arms and keep punching them until they stop moving.
That's what I call combat tactics.
Basic training.
I guess military school's good for something.
Top of my class, 2 years.
You're next.
Top of my class, 2 years in a row.
It shows. You're a good fighter. Glad you came along.
I hate to say it, but
coming at you.
I hate to say it, but I enjoy fighting.
I think these guys count as bad.
Maybe they're just protecting their territory.
You're on your own. Anyway, I don't think they're native to the ashes.
Okay, but it still feels like we're fighting animals, not robots.
Animals trained to kill us.
That does sound like us. Despite their methods.
Stay put. Take that.
That does sound like justice. Despite their messaging about non-lethal.
This force seems pretty lethal to me.
Everything's lethal to the try-hearted.
They're using the prime.
Who are you people? You need to leave.
Hey guy, relax. We're not here to...
Get the hell out of here. They will hear you. They will come for you.
You okay, dude?
You can't be here.
We got that, and as soon as you open that gate, we'll be out of your hair.
I can't do that. They'll hear you. They'll come for you. For us. This is the only safe place left. I'm not leaving this booth until they send reinforcements.
We just need to get through that gate.
No! I don't know how you guys got here, but you need to leave before they come back.
They've lied to you. Your superiors. You can't trust any of them.
You're right. I can't. They lied to us.
Where are you going with this?
Not sure yet. You're safe.
I don't feel safe.
Those things are gone. We took care of them.
Are you sure? I thought I just saw... No. I don't trust you.
Why isn't it working?
Because I miscalculated. I'm good at making people feel bad, not reassurances. You're all alone. Sooner or later, you'll have to face what's out here.
Shit, maybe, but I'm choosing later rather than sooner.
Open the gate right now. If you don't, we'll make you regret it.
Well, whatever you do to me, it can't be worse than what those things will do. I'm staying in here where it's safe from them and from you.
Get used to it. You signed up for this. Every job comes with risks.
I know. I should have never signed up. Mama did warn me.
So open the gate. It's not gonna make things any worse.
They never told us what we'd be facing out here. I mean, if I'd known.
What's happening?
Not sure. He's still processing his feelings.
I'm not leaving this booth. It's the only safe space.
You failed them. Your teammates, they've seen who you are. A coward.
I'm all alone.
Open that gate and we'll take care of you. I promise.
What the hell? What do I have to lose? I mean, everything's locked. I just need to... My access card, shit, it's not here. I must have left it in the car when I ran for my life from those monsters.
This your card?
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, thank God you found it. Yeah, give me a second. I'm coming out.
my end of the bargain. You guys promised to protect me.
Oh, shit! The poor guy just
pummeled him.
It doesn't matter. He was already dead, like everyone in this place.
Okay, well, I'm still going to assume I'm alive, so let's get moving before the creature comes back for more.
Get out of here, girl.
She's the leader.
I knew it was a her. And she brought some friends.
We need to stop them.
Hey, the one on top of President...
Take that!
Hey, the one on top of President Kennedy. That's the one caught in the house.
She's bigger than the others. I'm just getting that vibe.
Queen of the Cyberillas.
Cyberillas?
You need to call them something.
I'm sticking with bionics.
It's a bit generic. Relax.
Why do you talk like
incoming?
Why do you talk like you fight?
Packs lights. Keeps her focused.
Eyes on me. Words are my weapons, kid.
That makes sense, I guess.
It also usually messes with the enemy's heads, but I'm not sure that's the case with these guys.
Yeah, they're not exactly engaged.
We'll just have to step up our game.
There's more of them.
Shape up! Surprise!
We got company.
suck. You're a failure.
Hey, where did girl go?
There. She wants us to follow.
It's more like a giant octopus to me.
Building-sized octopus.
You guys actually see that thing?
Yeah, definitely. Why?
It must be related to my squids, but I only see those when I use the meme. Why is this one visible to everyone?
Maybe it's got something to do with this weird place.
Could be. And something tells me we'll find the tree where that thing is.
Do you think it's protecting it?
Maybe, yeah. And that makes me think I may have gotten the squids wrong from the start.
Let's look for a way across.
Hey! I found them! Stop! You're in a restricted area! Got eyes on the intruders. Rooftop, building C. What are you doing?
What's happening to him?
Get off me! Watch out!
You're right. It's on our side. Our new shout makes people turn on themselves. So if we cancel our enemies, they might just do our job for us. You've been canceled. Take that! You're alone. Infected by echoes, driven mad by Where are your friends now? As I was saying, infected by echoes, driven mad by disinformation. You've got nobody. Surprise! cancelled. Where are your friends now? You're alone. Girl power. You're on your own. So trust me, it's a thing. You've got nobody. So trust me, it's a thing. We have. You're alone. As I said, trust me, it's a thing. We have social media. You're on your own. So trust me, it's a thing. We have social media.
There you are, smart girl. There's a bridge. We can cross over to the tower. Really think the giant squid monster is friendly?
I don't think it wants to hurt us. And maybe it can help us.
How?
I have no idea. But we need to figure out how to communicate.
Communicate? With that? Again, how?
Eli, if you can make us believe anything, maybe it'll also work on the giant squid?
What do you have in mind?
Instruments. We need guitars, a drum kit.
I don't understand.
Just, conjure up some instruments and follow my lead. We're gonna put on a show.
Oh no, did we piss her off?
I don't think so. It's not attacking.
So what does she... Hey! Why did she help us?
I think the squid told her to. The demons are protecting this place.
And now it knows we're friends because we're...
Anomals. I think so.
Guys? We're surrounded.
They're not attacking. Just watching. Protecting the tree.
Is that it?
I believe so. Come on. Let's follow her.
This is not a tree. It's... What is this? It looks like it's made from crystal.
I don't know. But it whispers. It's full of voices.
I don't hear anything.
I do. And she does. What are you doing? Don't touch it!
These are the 9 proto-language symbols we've been able to identify so far. There may be more. Each symbol represents an idea, a concept, a meme. This isn't language as we know it, Pax. There aren't phonemes that combine into words. This is a deeper language, based around core truths. Combine these concepts, these memes, into patterns, and you have the root of every single human language, and possibly the origin of consciousness itself. And, if I'm right, a way to reprogram reality. If I was religious, I'd call the proto-language the Word of God, the tongue of angels. But it's more than that. It's how the universe made sense of itself. It's code. It's how the entropic cosmos became more than a vast cloud of atoms and found cohesion. In a sense, it is the language of God. But God, or the idea of God, is a product of the proto-language, not the other way around. I guess you could say the proto-language is God. The power of the proto-language is immense, Pax. We've only begun to scratch the surface. With your help, I believe we can go so much deeper. Anomals can vocalize the proto-language, but only a subset of it. Their control over the language is primitive, like a child learning its first words. But you,
Pax, you're different. Once, long ago, we left you with a gift so that you could unlock the proto-language's full potential. We hoped that someday you'd figure it out for yourself, and you'd return here to where it all began.
The proto-language appears in the very earliest cave drawings, all across the world. The same images, the same ideas, everywhere, at the same time. That's what made us realize this language is older than humanity, older than Earth. It's part of the very fabric of reality, part of each and every one of us. And if we can decipher
There were
all of it...
hundreds of us, working on deciphering the proto-language, trying to piece together what we knew, what we'd learned, into a codex, into something applicable. And we succeeded. Sort of. That's what this place was. A language lab, a test bed, a recording studio, a radio transmitter. We combined the memes, we recorded it, but we realized it was unsafe. We didn't know what might happen if it was broadcast to the world, so we stopped. The project was dead, except justice. Language, weaponized. A way to rewrite the world, too tempting for an authoritarian regime.
Echoes. Returning to the tree.
The tree led you here. None of this is by chance. Her fruit was carried on ethereal winds to where they were most needed, where you could hear them and capture them, shape them into new words. But there are other forces at play now, and not all agree that humans should regain command over the proto-language. It broke them once, turning one language into 1,000. It could do so again, with terrible consequences for everyone. There's a war coming, and it's about more than power and control. It's about the nature of reality itself.
Who are you?
Oh, baby. We are so sorry for leaving you behind.
Who are you?
Don't touch it!
What happened?
The voices are gone.
Guys, look at the tree. It's not glowing anymore.
What did you do?
Nothing. I don't know. I just reached out and...
Eli?
Oh? Is it you? How is it you?
I couldn't see you. With all those voices in my head, I thought I was dead, but now... I see you now. Eli.
Ophelia, I looked everywhere. I knew I'd find you.
You knew?
I knew.
Huh. What happened to the tree? I don't hear it anymore. Did you kill it?
I don't think so. I think the opposite. It was chained here by the people who built this place. This isn't the real tree. This was the anchor that kept it chained here. They made this to connect with the Tree of Tongues in that other place to tap into the proto-language.
The what?
It's no longer calling for me. Maybe it just needed help.
Maybe, but I don't know if I did anything. Maybe it was... her.
I don't know. She's not saying. She wants to leave. Go back. Go home. She feels safe there. With your friends.
Okay. Let's go back. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Pax, what is this place?
I still don't know, but I have theories. Let's head back, and I'll tell you what I think.
And who's this?
This is Ophelia. My O. I found her. What?
How's that
Possible.
Long story for later. Let's get on the road. This place isn't safe.
Everyone get on board. We need to move. Pax?
Later, Theo. I'm exhausted. Just be happy we found her.
The other night, when we were looking at the map, you insisted on taking us through the exclusion zone.
I recognized something on the map. A name. From a dream. If I'd told you that, you'd have thought I was crazy. Better to lean into the fact that it was the shortest path east. As for what we found, we can talk about it later. I don't know what it means yet.
Let's get out of this hellhole.
You weren't even out there.
Exactly. I have no idea what lurks out there in the ashes. And it's not like you left the bus either, Gnome.
I have a very strong survival instinct.
In my neck of the woods, we call that cowardice.
You should have been there. It was fun. We fought mutated monkeys, met a broken Betty, and played music for a giant squid. Oh, and Pax switched off a tree.
She switched off a tree?
You played for a giant squid?
Wait, a broken Betty? Why am I just finding out about this?
Anything happen while I was gone?
Theo was a nervous wreck. Gnome took a nap. Ziggy and Soul were chatting away the whole time. I just worked on my graphic novel. Well, sounds like you picked up some useful intel on your little adventure. Looking forward to hearing the whole story once we get to our campsite.
Mind if I sit down?
Look out there. This empire is burning. The fire will spread and soon everything will just be... ashes. Good thing we're getting out while we can.
Thanks for holding down the fort while I was gone.
Yeah, we had a good discussion about the wildflowers. About how it's time to move past the non-violent resistance into proper resistance.
We'll see who comes around to whom in the end, but it's been educational for sure.
How's your eye?
Yeah, cleaned it with Soul's moonshine. I can see, but I'm definitely gonna need a replacement soon.
She's asleep?
They both are. This is a sign, a calling, to do something to help more than just our little group. I got my O back, And now I have to pay the universe back. Anyway, I should try to get some rest while these two are sleeping.
I'll tell you all about today's events once we get to camp.
I know. I look forward to hearing the full story.
So, why did girl run away?
She was drawn to that place, to the tree. I think she hears echoes. She can communicate with them. Maybe even control them.
Maybe that's how girl found her.
After whatever happened in that place happened, the echoes went away, and Ophelia's brain fog just dissolved. As for, the giant squid, it's connected to the tree.
The whispering tree.
Which is absorbing echoes?
Absorbing disinformation. That's what the squids do. They eat echoes, like...
Moderators. Like your meme.
Right. The squids serve the Tree of Tongues, somehow, and I've been fighting them. The tree was the source of the proto-language, which became echoes. And now the tree is pulling the echoes back.
Why?
Because someone made this happen. In that place. Inside the ashes. They used the tree to create disinformation. Echoes against its will.
Ugh, this shit's giving me a headache. Head echo?
I'm as much in the dark as you are, Sai. Squids, trees, echoes. It's all a giant mystery.
You think that place is where the signal originated?
The disorder.
The broadcast.
We're arguing over terminology now.
No.
Who? Us?
It's just... The signal is Puritan terminology.
And the disorder is just this terminology. I say we stick with the broadcast.
The writers call it the roar. I like that. Roar.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. It came from here. Pax?
This could be where it originated.
It lines up with the conspiracy theories.
Justice facility.
Right smack in the middle of America. And now the place is just deserted.
Oh, and those creatures.
Fine, deserted was probably the wrong word. Abandoned?
Decommissioned?
That's it.
And Eli found what he was looking for. Point for destiny, I guess.
I don't know what to do with this new information, or what any of it means, but...
We keep it to ourselves.
Or we sell it to Nova Scotia.
That decision lies with Pax. This feels... personal. It doesn't change our mission. We're due in Chicago in a couple of days.
What about, you know, new girl? How do we handle that one?
Maybe talk to them.
anything in here?
You don't remember Mr. Garvey? He could never remember anyone's name, so we messed with him, made up new ones. That's when you changed yours to Ophelia.
Oh,
Thought you might want these. For next time, you take your bike for a spin.
Biker gloves? For me? These are nice packs. Way nicer than the stuff the riders had. It's great to have an extra pair. Thank you.
Oh, my name is O.
First it was Ophelia, but I called you O, and that stuck.
Oh.
You all had enough dinner?
We had plenty. Hey, thanks again for everything. Without
Team
you...
effort, kid. Mixed with a lot of luck.
I knew I'd find O eventually. Just not now. Not here.
You knew?
Never doubted it for a second.
Oh. She's happy for us.
She looks happy. She likes you a lot.
She likes you guys. You do have one big thing in common. You're anomals, but not like us. You were...
Made by justice. Maybe that's it, but I bet it's mostly because girl likes O.
And you? She likes you, Eli.
Most people like me. I don't know why.
Because you're a nice guy, you idiot.
She likes you. She trusts you.
But I don't have any experience with kids, except being a kid.
Do you hear her voice in your head?
Not a voice. It's hard to explain. It's like a scent. She radiates joy, and I can smell it.
That's pretty weird, O.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain. I don't remember ever being a kid.
Don't worry about that. There's still time. It's never too late to be a kid.
But I'm a grown-up.
Doesn't matter. We decide for ourselves who we want to be. Tell you what, tomorrow, we'll be kids again and do kid stuff.
Like what?
I don't know. We'll make it up as we go.
Ugh, that sounds scary.
It's not. Trust me.
All right. I do.
Oh, Ophelia, did you come across the bionic apes before?
Not until you arrived.
So they showed up around the time we came there, and then they helped us?
First they fought us.
Because we fought them. But you're right, Eli. It was only after we, communicated with the giant squid.
The squid told them to help us?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's okay. It was a confusing place.
How long were you in that place, Ophelia?
I don't know. I don't remember much from before. I remember Eli. I remember the school. But only broken pieces from the years between. It's like seeing myself in a shattered mirror. 1,000 reflections staring back, but I don't really know who that person is. The tree pulled me to the ashes. I dreamed of it. It sang to me. It took me many years to find it. But I don't know how long I was there before Girl found me. Weeks? Months? I have no idea, Pax. Sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for, O. I'm just glad we found you. Oh, you think that's funny?
No.
That's not... Oh.
Yes?
I see what's happening here.
I don't understand.
Here, Soul.
Well, fuck me sideways. You overhear me talking about my collection of these things? You'd think I'd have this one already, what with him being the sitting president and all. But there's damn near 1 million different editions. And I didn't come across too many while I was holed up in the Yellow Brick Road. I'll stash this away.
Whoa, you actually fought the Loyalists?
Yeah, down in New Mexico in 2018. Or 19. Those Nazi fuckers were amassing an army. We decided to stop them.
Want these, Ziggy? For gaming?
I'm more of a digital gamer, but these are cool. I'm sure we can rig up some road trip game with these.
Aren't those from my hotel? And now you're giving them away right in front of my goddamn face? You know, ballsy motherfucker you are.
Well, that means you've earned his respect. This was my point.
Hey,
can I help you?
That's a bit hostile.
You're hostile, and she is interrupting.
Bonding over moonshine?
Hey, this isn't moonshine, sister. This is primo hooch. The carefully crafted fruits of years of labor. And the only bottle I was able to rescue from the yellow brick road before it went boom.
Well put, little buddy.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're plotting the violent downfall of the Republic.
Politics can only get you this far. And this far is absolutely fucking nowhere.
Not chatting with your boyfriend tonight?
My boyfriend? Are you trying to piss me off? Right. Of course you're trying to piss me off. It's not gonna work. O's cool. I'm not jealous. They're reconnecting after more than a decade. They need alone time.
Lost siblings reunited. That should resonate with you guys.
How so?
Oh, wait. Aren't you two, Oh, I get it.
How's your eye?
Oh, it's fine. Look, it's fine. Soul's hooch did the job. Cleaned off the grime and every microorganism known to science. But I mean, yeah, it is definitely on its last days. So I'll need a new one soon. Because without an artificial eye, I'm pretty fucking blind. My good eye is not. And no, I am not wearing glasses.
Try not to drink too much. I don't want to clean up a mess.
Like I was trying to say...
When Girl ran away, it planted some doubts about my purpose as a caretaker.
Can we talk about O?
What's up?
She has nowhere to go, and neither do I. I don't want us to be a burden on you guys, but...
You're coming with us, of course. I mean, if you want to.
Thank you. I'll let her know. We'll talk about it. And we'll stay with you until we've made a decision. Together.
Where are you going, Pax?
You're not going to sleep, are you?
Pax, join us.
Even I'm staying up. For a bit.
So your artificial eye really doesn't...
Feel free to join in.
Time to unwind. Perfect.
We're the freaks. We're the outcasts. We look just like you. We're nothing like you. Your past due. We will eclipse you.
You can do it. That's it.
Let's go.
Bring in the verse, Pax.
We're the aliens.
Ooh.
We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you.
Come on, everyone this time.
Your time is past. Your kind won't last. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn.
All right.
We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn.
Love it.
like I said, so your artificial eye really doesn't work in a sandstorm?
Yeah, sandstorm, dust storm, rainstorm, whatever storm, you name it. My robo-eye can't handle it.
That sucks. What about your arm, Gnome? Is it as useless as Ziggy's eye?
I like it. It gets the job done.
Hey, did you ever tell us how you ended up with an artificial arm?
Oh, this will be good.
No. We don't ever talk about that.
Fine. Lame, but fine.
Gnome lost their arm to a cow.
Jesus, Pax. Okay, fine. But it wasn't a cow. It was a bull. This was at boarding school. We were very drunk and stumbling around in the fields in the middle of the night. Someone made a joke about tipping cows. I, of course, drunk and arrogant, volunteered. I stumbled over to what I thought was a sleeping cow. Next thing I know, this enormous bull, startled by my feeble attempt at tipping it over, trampled me and crushed my arm. It had to be amputated. Luckily, my father, who was very rich at the time, bought me the finest robot arm money could buy. I became a legend at school, and lived lavishly off that morbid fame for the next 4 years.
Ah, love that story. And it wasn't a bull. No, it was a fucking cow. Fine. Lame, but fine.
I'm starting to enjoy this.
Coming out of your shell, Saul?
He has a shell? I can't see it.
It's metaphorical, oh.
Oh.
We've been lucky with the weather.
Really, Theo? You're going to talk about the weather now?
What do we have left to drink?
Souls, shiny moons.
I think I speak for everyone when I say I don't want to drink from Soul's shiny moons.
Moonshine, CT.
What's that?
Something to awaken the primal demons within.
Demons?
Ixnay on the Emmons Day, Soul.
Okay. It was...
metaphorical. He's talking about the party animal we all have inside.
We do? That sounds fun.
Oh, it's fun. It's very fun.
Anything left to drink that doesn't have alcohol in it?
There's water.
Are you trying to kill me, Theo?
I'm off to bed. It's getting late. I couldn't sleep either. You look pensive.
I'm okay. Just thinking about... Just thinking. I spent a lot of time thinking since we left Pacifica. I was never a thinker before. I was an impulsive doer. I reacted without worrying too much about the consequences. Now, I feel like I could start a series of self-help classes. Way of the mind with Psy.
I've noticed the changes. And it's not just you. After meeting Luna, Lottie, Sol, learning about what Eli and Ophelia went through, my original plan was to just get out and never look back. But what the Weave's doing, it's important. And I don't know if I can turn my back on that.
I hear you, girl. You know, you've been really good at listening to me, bitch. That wasn't always the case, and I appreciate the change.
Listen, there's something I want to tell you. Something big.
Before you do that, there's something I need to tell you, Pax. I haven't had the guts to say anything before, but...
I guess I'm not the only one who can't sleep.
Oh, hey, Gnome.
I interrupted something.
It's fine. What were you gonna tell me, Pax?
It can wait. But you wanted to tell me something?
Yeah, right. Okay.
I thought I heard voices. Am I, interrupting?
You know what, Theo? Absolutely not. Sit down. You too, Gnome. I know you like to look cool and aloof, but get down here. You're with friends.
Girl woke me up. She had a nightmare. But Ophelia got her to sleep right away.
What do we do with her?
Who?
Both of them, I guess.
We bring Girl with us to Nova Scotia. What else can we do? We're not abandoning her. And Ophelia is Eli's friend. They can stay with us to the end of the road if they so wish.
Feels like the four of us haven't had time to just sit together since
Nevada. And that
eventful. Stressful. Like almost every day since.
Every day a day.
I was thinking of that day in Gnome's apartment, but yeah.
Despite the stress, you've all taken the time to listen. I appreciate that because I know I'm not always easy.
I've barely known you all a month at this point. But I still feel included. And heard.
I hear you both. Man, we need more time together before we run out of it. Speaking of eventful days, man, you guys remember that first day? Our big fight in the car? Singing along to Good Ways to Cry?
Being chased by Pacific Ops?
Saving beautiful women from buses.
Beautiful women, Theo?
I knew you and Luna had a thing.
It never had a chance to turn into a thing. Which... I regret. Luna's great, and we, talked about it. The time wasn't right. But... I wouldn't mind getting to know her a lot better.
Damn, Theo.
Steady on, old chap.
I like how you've loosened up, buddy. It's a nice change from the humorless stiff we first met.
Humorless stiff?
She's not completely wrong. This Theo's much better. Since we're in a sharing mood, I've been thinking seriously about going home. To see my mother. I know that's probably a bad idea, but after all we've been through, I need to sort some shit out before I can move forward with my life.
Well, damn. At least we're talking again. Just the four of us.
The Fab Four.
The OG quartet.
It's gotten so crowded, it's like we've lost sight of... this.
I haven't.
Me neither.
Yeah, but... don't you wish we could have one last adventure? Just the four of us, before...
Before what?
Before we get there. Nova Scotia. The end of the road.
I'd be up for that.
Same.
Yeah.
What about you, Pax? Feel like sharing your innermost thoughts and feelings with your best friends in the whole wide world?
Come here, guys. Like I told Sai earlier, the more I'm learning about the Weave, about what Nova Scotia plans to do, the more I think I could contribute. I'm not saying I plan to stay in Nova Scotia, but I'm not as dismissive as I once was about what they're trying to do. It's getting late and we have an early start.
Pax is right. We should get some sleep.
I guess.
Oh man, I was enjoying this. But yeah, sure, I'll head to bed as well.